Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing right away, it's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Davon Baker was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From out of the gun, here's May. Open man, right side. He's got it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down and 3. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year. The extra point is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now this offense going to use the first of... Higgins sent in motion. Now, faking the give. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. It's May. This one complete to Jordan. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give on the ground. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Point after, coming up here. He gets it to go. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one taken in by T. Higgins. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Higgins sent in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Throwing now on first and 10. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Throwing on second down. May to the left side here. Caught by Baker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second and 7. To throw now, May. That is brought in. He is in. Touchdown, New England. His second touchdown of this first half. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Higgins sent in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. Catch made there by Waddle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. Loose inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 78 yards for the touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Golden Eagles draw closer here. It's 21-14. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. The ball comes out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down.
He's got his big tight end, Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Golden Eagles will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. Throwing is May. That'll be intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. May now on first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throwing now is May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Throwing on third down is May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Here's a run. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Drake May. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots have come back to level things. It's 28 all. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Back to the air again on second and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
In motion comes Thomas. They'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Golden Eagles going to have to punt. They'll kick it away. Back deep is Marcus Jones. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. At their own 41-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
From out of the gun, here's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt. Returnable from his own 4. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a 1st down. A give for ETN, heading right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. Into the secondary again. The speed on display. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Extra point by Little is good. And the Golden Eagles will go up by 7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. May to the air once more. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. To throw again is May.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Up the middle they go. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
They motion the slot man left. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going. It's May, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. This is intercepted.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll run here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1 minute and 6 to go in this one. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. To throw now, May. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing now is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Here comes second down. In motion comes Thomas. Back to the air once more on second down. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So